I'm Anastasia Petrova and I'm living in Poland, but I'm from Belarus. Today I'm so happy to introduce my favorite technique, which called airtouch. I'm working with this technique almost every day, and you can get very natural to really bright blonde. It takes time, but it's really worth it. Let's try. Well, after an in-depth consultation, we discovered that she has blue-colored eyes and her skin tone is cool. From there, we agreed on a natural to cream beige blonde tone, as this tone and color palette would complement Angel's skin tone and is also achievable on her hair type. We're able to lighten her hair to achieve the result. So now we have the target color in mind. I need to check off her hair to determine which color and series is the best approach. Firstly, let's look at her natural depth. I can see it's a 6/0 dark blonde, meaning her underlying pigment is orange. Now, I want to achieve lift, but more than 3 levels, and I want the result to be light, clean and very blonde. Also, we have no grade to consider it make sense for me to use Blondor. I then check the hair texture, which is medium, her hair density, which is high, and her hair is also long. These two factors tell me that I will lighten the hair and start with a low developer strength for control. Angel has some porosity on the ends from the previous color, which I did a year ago. Next, there is condition to consider. Condition is the cosmetic look and feel of the hair and scalp. So, we know we want to achieve a really light, clean blonde with a seamless result. So, I will use my favorite technique, airtouch. We're using BlondorPlex for maximum lightening, and also I have the benefit from the WellaPlex technology up to 9 levels of lift. I will work with a low developer for full control, as this technique takes time. When lifting hair with a lightener, I need to consider how the natural underlying pigment will affect the final color result. As we are lifting from a depth of a 6/0 and lightening to a depth of 10/0, the hair will expose warm tones as it lightens. I am aiming for a very pale yellow underlying pigment. I would like to full control of my lightener, so I will use a low developer strength to begin and increase the strength as I work towards the crown, sides and top. Mixing fresh product throughout. I mix small amounts and mix more frequently. For toning, we want a clean blonde, so we need to reduce some warmth. This means I will need violet to neutralize the yellow. I think I will use for Shinefinity, as it's zero lift and will add a veil of translucent tone to the hair, plus load of shine, which is another must-have. Putting this all together, our chosen formula is BlondorPlex plus 1.9%, and I mix 1:2 as it's my ideal consistency. I've sectioned the hair to create 9 sections. This makes it easy for me to work. Hold the section with even tension and directly hold the hair out. Use the hairdryer on a cool setting, pointing the air away from the scalp, but directing and pushing the hair down. Pull the short hairs down and out the way. Lay the hair on the foil and paint the lightener to the top and to the ends of the hair, but leaving any previous lightened ends out. Continue working throughout the head this way. To follow the shape of the head, I also work at a slight diagonal to create a natural fall. I also use a board and place several foils to save time. This saves me picking individual foils up each time. I open the foil and check the lift. If it's too yellow, I leave for longer. Once I have reached the target pale yellow, then I remove. Sometimes I remove the back section first. To help remove the color easily, I am adding a little warm water and rinse. After rinsing well, I apply BlondorPlex Step 2, 2 to 6 pump and leave for 10 minutes, shampoo and finish with a post-color treatment. This will return the hair to its natural pH, help to neutralize any oxidative color remaining in the hair, and stabilize your new color result, improving the color retention. Next, I tone. Checking the underlying worms, I need to think about what to use to neutralize some worms. I will use 60 gram 09/36, 10 grams 09/61. This will reduce some worms, and 13 grams of 00/00 clear to maintain maximum lightness. And here you have the final result, a bright, seamless blonde result, my airtouch. Airtouch is the best way to create baby lights like dimension at the roots while brightening all over the lengths and ends in one fell swoop. BlondorPlex gives advanced lightening with the confidence of reduced hair breakage followed by a Shinefinity glaze for some neutralization and translucent veil of color. Remember, airtouch gives the result of a tease by pushing the smaller hairs and internal layers away, leaving your older lengths to color to create beautiful high-impact blondes. Why don't you have a go?